But let me just warn you, and I try to warn everybody, it's going to take a hell of a lot of energy. Let me just tell you right now, and I say this to everybody, you take it for what it's worth.
Understand? Okay.
I said it's going to take a lot more direction and control and focus in the beginning. And here's what typically you guys do wrong the first time you bring on an associate doctor. Everybody does it.
Okay.
You're going to do it too. The goal is to not do it as much. And what you do is you're going to be afraid to tell them what to do or to take control of them or don't do this, or you're going to be hands off. You're going to be way more hands off than what you can believe.
Okay. Okay.
And then down the road, remember, he's going to be most willing for you to take control of him in the first 30 days to 3 months. After 3 months, he's going to not want to hear your voice as much, especially after 6 months. So you're not hands-on like a son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 months later, he's not trained well because you weren't hands-on. Well, guess what? Now he's not willing to listen to you anymore also.
Right.
Now you got a problem on your hand. And every doctor I tell this to, and they're always too soft, and they say the same thing over and over. They go, the next time, they go, I know you told me to be much more tougher on them and rigid, and and they go, man, I wasn't, and I didn't realize it. They go, next time I'm not letting that guy get away with one damn thing. See, it's almost like you're gonna be
Flies on shit.
You just have no idea how much structure you have to impose right from day one all the way, because they're only going to give you got to look at it as they're only going to give you 3 months of full cooperation. By the end of 6 months, they're not wanting to listen to you very much anymore. Well, if you haven't trained them up to that point, you're screwed.
That's right.
And every doctor, I tell every doctor what I just told you. And even though I tell them, they still go too soft. And all of them say the same thing. They go, I know you told me, but man, I had no idea. You go, I'm damn well. And they're pissed. I'm telling you, they're always pissed. They're going, there's no way I'm letting that fucker do what he does from day one from now on. The next guy comes in, I'm nailing his ass. Mm-hmm. So you just better have structure, real good structure, and you better throw the your friend buddy out the window. You can be friendly. Yep. You better have structure. And then it's going to take a lot of first 30 days. You're going to work 80 hours a week the first 30 days. You just get ready for it. But that's what's going to save your ass down the road. So you're going to have your practice to deal with. And then between patients, guess what you're going to be talking about? Training. You're not going to be taking breaks. Mm-mm. And then at lunch, you just take a 30-minute lunch. He takes a 30-minute lunch. You come back and it's training every day. And it's that way for 3 months. So the first month is unbelievable, the amount of energy you got to put in. And you'll think, man, if this is what associate doctors are about, I don't want anything to do with it. Well, it's only the first, it's like anything. You let your kids, you got kids, let your kids get away with something and let them get away with it for over a while, and then go ahead and try to correct it 6 months later. How much shit do they give you?
A lot.
That's what you're getting ready for.
Yeah.
You got a new baby coming in, and that's how you better look at it and go, I got to have structure and I got to train him. That doesn't mean you be a hard ass, but you better not be kissing his ass and going easy and friendly and collegial. And, I'm like, no, you got structure. You got your visits to go through. And then between the visits, you're going to talk about whatever you're training on at that point in time. And then at lunch, it's a short lunch. Take 30 minutes. You spend an hour and a half with them training. And then it's back to work. And then it's the same thing between patients, you're covering material. And it's that way nonstop. And it better be that way nonstop.
That's right.
Or you won't be in control of this thing 6 months later. But the first 30 days, that's like the honeymoon period.
Mm-hmm.
You better drop the hammer, and you better have the guidelines and the routine, structure, and it better not be let's buddy up.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself in that room talking and just BSing, you're in trouble 6 months from now.
Gotcha.
And you're the one that has to control it. You're the one that's got to lead it. I mean, it's going to take a lot of energy, because you're not only leading your patients, you're leading your staff. Now you got to lead him. So it's going to take a hell of a lot of energy the first 30 days. You better get your sleep. You better get ready for it. And even after I told you all this,
That's still
your mind will go, okay, and you'll still do this. And it'll be the same thing like everybody else. They'll go, damn it, I wish I was more strict and rigid than what I was, because now I'm dealing with this, this little bit of shit, or this little bit of shit, or this little bit of shit. And now they don't want to listen to you. It's best just to get it up and over. So by the time you hit that 6 month period, you're 95% of the training's done. They're doing it all right.
Yeah.
Instead of being weak and flaccid, and then 6 months later, now you're pissed because it's not going right. Well, now he's not willing to listen to you.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You're right. That's right.
So I'll be reminding you about that along the way, because
Yeah.
I'll be seeing it.
You will be seeing
when
it.
I interact with him, I'm going to be seeing it.
Yeah, I was very like that with Dr. Dan.
You guys
Very
are buddy. There was no
Yeah.
business going on.
right.
Look what it got you.
Nowhere.
I mean, it's amazing the difference, where you're at now versus a year ago when Dan was with you.
Right.
It's like night and day.
9 day. Things are getting done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's on me.
How's he doing anyway? Do you know?
Actually, I don't really 100% know. He hasn't really been communicating very much. So I hope well, but
That's to be expected. After you guys spent so much time together, it's like
yeah.
you need to break away from each other,
Yeah.
That's to be expected.
Well, me and his wife don't. I mean, that was not good. So
Yeah, but you could still talk with him professionally at work.
correct.
So,
Yeah.
But anyway, okay. All right. Anything else? So we'll definitely, give you the information, the videos, the checklist. We'll see where he's at, where he's not. I mean, if anything, I'm going to help kind of put the hammer down. The
Yeah.
good news too is you can blame me.
I have a scapegoat.
Yeah. So you can blame me as the bad guy.
Yeah. Okay.
And then just third party everything. No, we're doing it. Dr. Paul said this.
Yeah.
Paul said that. No, that's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Just third party it. But as long as you're aware of it, and then we keep up weekly, and I see where he's at, I'm going to be able to get a feel for him.
Exactly.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be a day when we finish talking with him, and I'm going to say to you, hey, Trevor, let me talk to you a second. You gone? And I'm going to go, Trevor, his attitude just changed. He's out of the honeymoon phase, and he's not listening as much anymore. There's going to be a day I'm going to say that to you.
I see. Okay. Okay.
I'm telling you, the first 30 days is huge. It sets the stage. And like when he gets on, I'm going to tell him too, hey, here's the schedule. You're treating patients. Between patients, this is the topic you need to be covering. You take a lunch, it's 30 minutes, you come back, you're going to train for another an hour and a half. This is the topic you're going to be covering.
Okay.
Then so he's going to know that
So
there's structure behind this.
I do have a question because he's going to have a lot of downtime. We don't want that.
Oh no, he's going to be overwhelmed.
Okay.
No, he's going to be overwhelmed. Now, your idea of downtime is him not seeing a patient or something.
Correct.
No,
Correct.
he's going to be overwhelmed with material and learning and all that stuff. But you definitely want him to know how to put people on and off therapy, how to take exercise, what to say, what not to say, how to direct people. See, we're going to have to go into a lot of stuff you're not even thinking about right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna definitely, he doesn't know how to run at 200 patient visits a week. I mean, he's mentally at 10 visits a week, 5 visits a week. That's what he's used to.
Right. That's what the clinic is.
You better be ready for it. He's totally at a different position mentally. I mean, it's going to be like bringing maple syrup into your practice.
I see. Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
You got to get all these things up to speed with him so he doesn't just pull it back with everything. And some of it's just obvious stuff, open-ended questions in the hall as the patient's leaving.
Yeah.
He doesn't know any better. That's what the hell he's going to do.
Yeah. Yeah. And trying to create a friend when you
Yeah.
don't.
Or
Yeah.
go to he doesn't know anything about second resistances. The patient says something, then he follows up on what they say. And next thing you know, they're not moving forward in the plan.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
It's going to be an eye-opening experience, a good one. It's a good experience.
Yeah. Because
overall.
Yeah. And he's just as a side thing, I would say all the chiropractors come out of school with a 2-day system. They think they do an exam, report of findings next day.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
It's normal for them to think that. But anyway, yeah, we'll be on top of it just because I'm going to be there, every week, feeling it out and where you at, what material you at, and testing them, and so I'm going to be kind of laying the hammer down on him.
Okay. So in those first 2 weeks, you talked about being the most crucial. I really want to be concentrating on answering
Well, the first 30 days is.
Oh, I know, but like I'm gonna map out these first 2 weeks what I'm doing every day.
Yeah, number one is he's got to know how to answer the phone.
Yeah.
He's got to know how to put people on and off therapy. So he's going to help you move patients.
Okay, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, so he's going to know how to put people on off therapy, what to say, what not to say, how to schedule appointments. Those are the big ones that he's going to be right in the middle of day one.
Okay. Okay.
We're just trying to get him to not slow the practice down as fast as we can.
Okay.
From doing stuff that he's just not even aware of,
Okay.
And then the 10 unique visits.
Yep.
It's on day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. He's got to know how people go in and out of there and stay the hell out of the way and help move it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's got to know immediately and fast as possible. Then when he in other words, now he's not slowing things down, then you start adding on all this other stuff. But
Perfect.
he's got to know how to put them on and off therapy, the routine visits, schedule patients, and answer the phone. That's boom. That's right out of the blocks. I think you'll find it, it's intense, especially the first, like anything, the first time you do something, it's always, you're going to be more confused than me. I already know how this is going to go, but, you'll be spinning a lot. And your head's going to be going in circles. But by the time you finish with the first one, you're going to have a real good idea. You're going to go, oh shit, I now see, what I did right and what I did wrong. And I'm damn well not doing what I did wrong again on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
There's a huge learning curve between the first associate doctor and the second one. Huge, huge. And then typically by the time you do the second one, you're pretty good actually. And now the third one's like cake. You're like, okay, I know how this is going to go. And now you're not allowing shit to happen. You're controlling it because you know how it all is going to happen and what they're thinking and playing out and all that stuff. Like me, I can tell you exactly where he's going to be mentally through the whole thing.
Yeah,
I've done it
yeah,
so many times. And
so many times.
so, and then once you get to that point, you go, whoa, when you know how to interview somebody and you know how to pick winners and then you know how to train them, whoa, that's worth $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a pop.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when life gets exciting. And then you don't have to work as much. You can now work part-time. You can only, if you just wanted to work in the mornings and not afternoon, if you wanted to take your kids to school and pick them up after school, you could do that. Your office stays open full time. I mean, it's whole different lifestyle once you know how to hire, train, and manage associate doctors. Whole different lifestyle. You get patient education down, and then you get your team, your marketing system down, where your team's doing all the marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it is exciting as hell. Now it's literally monopoly. You're no longer counting dimes and can I afford this and can I do this? Now you're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, coming at you instead of 10 or 20,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's literally playing money. It's like, okay, let's start going for Park Place.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start capturing Park Place instead of Baltic Avenue.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's exciting. I mean, all my guys that do it, I get pretty much everyone that goes through gets to that point. I get typically a heartfelt email, or just they tell me, they go, man, that's amazing, right? And I'm just so thankful, just from where
Well,
they
yeah,
were,
definitely.
just from where they were to where they are, and the magnitude of how it impacted their life and their lifestyle and their family, and it's amazing.
It is. It's what I got in for. This is where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting ready to get way bigger than what you got in for. You're getting ready.
Yeah.
You're getting ready to go into wealth and freedom, not chiropractic.
Right.
You didn't get into chiropractic for wealth and freedom.
Right.